Hello everybody, this is Adrienne with Ascension Soul Coaching. Today is April the 21st, 2022. Now you all know about 2 days ago I did a reading on Harry's and the Queen's meeting, and I told you all that the Queen summoned him, but she didn't tell him what it was about. She used Eugenia to go to the Super Bowl to talk to Harry to let him know that she wanted to see him. Harry told the Netflix crew, I'm sure, and Meghan about it, and they thought it could be a great PR promotion for their show to have the crew come over with him while he met with the Queen. He knew they weren't going to let him in the door. However, I do believe that they thought it because they didn't know exactly what the Queen wanted to talk about. However, he didn't know the Queen was pretty, she's suffering from ailments. But he would be able to use that as part of his package with the Netflix deal. So I think that Lady C got part of it right because some of the people knew part of the situation, but no one knew what they were going to talk about. Well, y'all know how I like Neil Sean. Neil Sean came out today, which is the 21st, and said that the Queen was the one who actually commanded Harry to come back to England, and they used Eugenia as the doorway for that to happen. So this is what I said a few days ago. He is losing his title. He's losing, and if it's not his title per se, there's a lot of other things the Queen can take from him, or his father can take from him, because maybe the Queen is saying this is going to happen when I die, or this is what's going to happen when your father becomes king. More to be more specific, that you're going to lose a lot of rank. You're totally removed from the royal family as far as service. There is no part-time service. You won't be able to do things in the name of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. There's things that we don't know about that he was up to inherit once she passed away, that she is able to take away from him. The family has decided that these are the things, just like she did with Andrew, there's things she's going to take away from Harry because he's no longer the most beloved grandchild. And she has made up her mind. His father's made up his mind. And she has gone through the books. They've just legally and through Parliament, what she can and cannot do, and through what, as a queen, she can and cannot do, through the letters, was it patent? She can make changes, and she has decided to make changes. That's why they only met with Charles for 15 minutes. Charles is over it. He's like, I've done everything I can for this boy. I love him, but I have to love him from afar. He's no longer part of this family. Look at this picture in there. It's a skull. Time. All this waiting and thinking. I'm done. He even has papers in his hand. He handed him papers. And this is what Neil said today.
Now what we're being told is this, because it's interesting, isn't it? A while back, if you recall, Princess Eugenia was in New York. She went to a Lakers game or whatever it was called. I never know quite what it is actually out there. Is it baseball, basketball, football, soccer? I'm not a sports person, can you tell? But those were the pictures with Princess Eugenia, and then of course they were snapped having that also taped to take dinner in the very wide open space in California. Interesting to note as ever. And we were told that Princess Eugenia was the person, the link back to making sure that Harry and Meghan at least could have an open door back into the British monarchy, not to return as full-time working royals. Oh no, that time was up already in March. Now what we're told is this, that Princess Eugenia said, oh no, it wouldn't be difficult for you at all, and as ever we have to say allegedly. She's a nice, kind person, let me tell you, I've met her. But I think really she misjudged the room, because as we now know, there were simply only 15 minutes accredited to Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Well, in fact, Meghan was placed outside, we can confirm that. It wasn't a joint meeting between Harry and the Queen. Now, what we are told is this, and we are expecting this to come out in some form or another in due course, and as ever we have to say allegedly. One of the topics that was discussed was the Councillor of State situation. That is, of course, the people who are on the Councillor of State list in case Our Gracious Majesty the Queen is indisposed and can't deal with the matters of the state. As you know, it's Prince Charles, and then Prince William, and then of course Prince Harry, Prince Andrew, and in an emergency I'm told it could even be the Princess Royal, Princess Anne. A far more worthy cause in my opinion, but that's just me. And apparently that was the reason why Her Majesty the Queen wished to meet Prince Harry alone. Nothing more than that. Now, obviously, these are private matters of state, but they will come to a head in due course. And as ever, right now, we cannot deny or confirm this particular story. But I've been told by a very good source that that was one of the topics on the agenda in that very brief meeting. So while Prince Harry and Meghan Markle may have thought they were coming back for an open arms welcome deal, let's see what we can do to make you warm and fuzzy back into the royal family, what he actually was met with was something a little bit more private and more indeed serious. It will be interesting if this is the case to see exactly how this is spun out to the world's media by those ever expensive PR teams that Harry and Meghan continue to employ without, in my opinion, much great result.
Now, I love me some Neil Sean. I always wait till Neil Sean comes out with the truth, even though he says allegedly so, because he, to me, he knows what's happening. Lady C has some information, but I think Neil Sean is the one that's in that door with the ear to the ground and people just feeding him information from inside the castle. So I'm cool with that. I just want y'all to know that got it right. Cards don't lie. Anyway, y'all have a great day. Talk to you later. Blessings.